Deb Nygaard with Arthur's Residential Care with today's insights from Arthur's. Today I want to talk about my favorite non-medications. These are things that we've used to distract somebody who is talking themselves into an uncomfortable state of anxiety. And so we have a woman who's constantly asking to go home. I've got to get home. I need to go. And what we can tell her is, oh, well, I could take you. Why don't you go grab your purse? And then she goes to get her purse, and all of our staff at Arthur's drive their own cars to work, so we can take people anywhere they want to go. And so we go out to Dairy Queen and we get an ice cream cone. Well, that must have been why we left. And you get a cone and you come back to the house and everybody's happy. I think an ice cream cone solves most problems, really. There's another woman in the industry who put us onto this other great trick about bubble gum. She had a man in her care who was in the war, and he was a soldier, and he would have delusions about enemy fire. And bless his heart, he was actively trying to save the staff's lives by getting them down on the ground to protect them from enemy fire. But when he started getting the other residents on the floor, then it became quite dangerous. And so what they did was they popped a big old piece of bubble gum in his mouth, and people with dementia have a difficult time multitasking. And so he's having to manage this big wad of bubble gum, and he really couldn't talk himself into this high state of anxiety. And there were no psychotropic medications, there were no restraints of any kind, it was simply a piece of bubble gum. It worked like a charm. We have used that with several of our residents who tend to talk themselves into anxiety, into a state where they're just uncomfortable and not restful. Bubblegum is a great thing. The other thing is, if your loved one thinks that they're supposed to be taking their medications, and why haven't you given them the medications, and I know I'm supposed to get them at 3 o'clock, and I haven't had my 3 o'clock pills and I've got to get them, well, give them Tic Tacs, or get some of those vitamin C tablets or something like that. Those can be great distractors. And of course, it's your fault that you forgot the pills, and say, I'm so sorry I forgot. Here you go. Here's your pills. I hope that you can try some of these. Maybe it'll trigger some thoughts. You can think of some new ways to distract and help people be more comfortable. I'm Deb Nygaard with Arthur's Residential Care.